Make sure you got to make sure you're stirring regularly so you don't get any dough balls, any dry spots, because we want to be able to extract all of the sugar, all of the fermentable sugar we can from this malt. So after every time I'm putting it in, so I'm giving it a good stir. Really good stir, get it in there. Alright, we just do it a bit more there. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to leave the rye malt and the wheat malt to put in the top. I'm just going to stir it in, but just so that most of it's on the top of the mash, so that I'm avoiding because I couldn't chirp any rice hulls, so I'm trying to avoid a stuck sparge by doing it this way. So hoping that'll work. Just get that on the top, just mix it in a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just get a little bit of circulation going through the mash. I'm just going to draw a little bit out and pour it on the top. Okay. Yep, so I'm just checking the temperature of the, now that I've mixed all the grains into the strike water, I'm just checking what temperature we're coming to. Make sure that it's around the correct. I have to give that a second. Okay, so we're just trying to get the mash temperature that we're at about 66, 67. It's at 65 at the moment, so I'm just recirculating the water on the outside through the mash tun. I've still got the warm element, the heating element on. As soon as I get to 66, 67 degrees, then I'm going to turn the heating element off, and I'll put the lid on, and then we'll leave it for 60 minutes. Still searching for about 1 or 2 degrees, so I'm just
explain why.
I'm trying to get to 66 degrees just because I want a good level of the enzymes in the malt. I want to extract fermentable and non-fermentable sugars, so I need it to be just a couple of degrees over, or a degree over 65 for the best for this type of beer that I'm making anyway. Rye IPA. So So I'm just recirculating the water now, taking some of the hotter water out from the bottom. And I'm just going to dump it on top, like this. Right. Come on, 1 degree. Okay, so we've got our mash temperature up to 60 degrees. I think that's the best we're going to be able to do right now, which is alright. So now we're going to put the lid on, turn the heating element off, and let it sit for 1 hour. So we'll come back to you after the mash, we'll do a quick sparge, and then we'll get the boil going. In the meantime, we're going to weigh out the rest of the hops. Make sure the sparge water is at about 78 degrees, so that we're able to wash all the rest of the sugar out. Yeah, so we'll come back to you at the end of the mash. What? Kanske filma hans med Perfect. Alright, so I'm just weighing out my hops. This is the Amarillo. It smells really good. Have a smell of that.
Oh! Woo!
Smells good, yeah.
Oh!
So let's see, we're gonna do. Turn it up. This is the tonner. Alright, so I'm just measuring out the hops. So I use hop bags just so that it's really easy to filter the beer after the boil. Just take out the bags once it's the wort's cooled down. So this here is my 45-minute edition. So I'm just going to pop it there. I'm going to do 10 grams of Atanum, first wort hops. So we do that now. Okay, I've got Atanum and Amarillo, 20 minutes, 15 of each. This is the 5-minute edition, and I'm going to dry hop with, but I can show you a video of the dry hopping as well, and I'm going to dry hop with Amarillo. So there we are, there's our hop regiment. First wort hops, Atanum, 10 grams, 6 grams of Magnum for bittering at 60 minutes, Amarillo and Atanum, 10 of each, 10 grams of each at 45 minutes. 15 of each of Amarillo and Atanum at 20 minutes, and 15 of each of Amarillo and Atanum at 5 minutes. Which we should get a beer with an IBU of about 49 IBU. Okay, so I'm just transferring the star sand out of the fermenter. Just give it a bit of a dry out before we get the boil going. Transferring it into this bottling bucket just to sanitize some of the equipment that I'll be using later to transfer the wort to the carboy, and some of the stuff I'll be using to cool the wort down, the tubes and pipes and that sort of thing. But the wort cooler, the wort cooler I'll put into the boil at 15 minutes so that it has time to sterilize in the boil. But I'm just sterilizing all this other stuff and giving this one an air out. Alright, so this is my